Hello folks, and welcome to Ventures. This episode is going to be different, it's going to be unique. It's going to be a travel challenge, and I'm going to be travelling on my electric bike from my area all the way down to Helensburgh with the assistance of 2 battery packs. The weather is a bit kind of iffy at the minute, and we're in between rainstorms and stuff like that, and I want to see how far I get there without being struck by rain, and also how far I can get there without the battery running out. On paper, I believe it is going to be fine for mileage with the 2 battery packs. We just have to see how everything pans out, and the weather as well. Interesting to note, the thing that makes this challenge even more interesting, we're on a railway strike day in which the trains leaving Helensburgh back to Glasgow, the last one's at 5 PM, so I want to see how this interesting little journey goes along, and you're coming along with me. Catch you. Currently I'm at Boy Harbour, a collection of bike shops, pet shops, and some other wee shops as well, and you can see the bikes there all ready to be serviced and stuff. The wind at this point in the journey, or the challenge, it's not that great, but I think I would rather take wind over rain any day of the week. Well, the weather's got that bad, we're going to have at least 10 minutes added on to our second break, comfort break thing. So yeah, it's not like fab at all, but I'm hopeful of getting this done. We have arrived in the north of Dumbarton, known as Barlow-on-Tolm. Fun fact, if you ever want to travel up north, Barlow-on-Tolm is where you can catch CityLink services towards Oban, Fort William, Skye, and there's probably, the Ardrisig bus. That only goes like half the way between Glasgow and Campbell. But anyway, wanted to let you know. Hiya folks, I'm in a place called Craighendoran, which is pretty much the last district before Helensburgh. So I just want to say the weather's got nicer, much nicer, and I'll be able to drive without it being too slow. The weather's probably held us up about 12 minutes, and the last train at Helensburgh Central is 16:55, so I'm going to get this camera turned off, put in the bag, and we'll do a report card later on. That coastline is the coastline of Helensburgh, and the petrol station over there is a petrol station for Helensburgh Town Centre. And this all implies that I have got here absolutely fine, and I knew I could do it myself, to be honest. So yeah, we got here. I've still got remaining energy on the batteries. The first battery died at Dumbarton Joint Hospital, and the other one is still alive and kicking. So that sounds very good. Don't want to rub it in anyone's face, and I know. But I got here, and I'm on a release normal mode too. Yes! I knew I could get here! I just knew it! Wanted to show off, I suppose. Yes! Do you remember me talking about the strike action on the trains earlier in the video? Well, I thought get off the train at Dalmuir to connect on to a service going up my railway line, but unfortunately the way the striking's going on, there has been absolutely zero trains going up and down my line at all today, and I'm going to have to reconsider my travel options getting home. I've got either get the next train on the southbound line and then get off possibly near Jordan Hill and get my way home from there, or cycle all the way home with the 2 bars of battery I've got, as I mentioned previously. I'm going to have to think it through. I've never seen Dalmuir train station so quiet on a Saturday evening before. This is all because of the strikes that are ongoing. Hey folks, as promised, I would be given the report card for the Helensburgh Challenge. The journey started at Great Western Road, slipway into the 754 cycle track at 13:35. 23 minutes later, at 13:58, I arrived at Clydebank and had 3 minutes rest and left at 14:01. And we travelled on to Bowling, arrived at 14:28. We had 10 minutes of rest, leaving at 14:38. And we travelled onwards towards Dumbarton Services. That's on Town End Road, Dumbarton. Had a 12-minute rest there and left at 3:10. And at 16:01 I arrived at Morrison's Cardross and had 2 minutes rest there also, and left at 16:03. And arrived into Helensburgh at the train station for 16:22. The delays on this challenge were 2 minutes at Yoker due to rain, 4 minutes at Bowling due to rain, and 3 minutes at Helensburgh due to filming. Well, that travel challenge was actually really enjoyable, to be honest. I actually enjoyed it right away through. And even when the rain got really that bad, I had to duke under bridges and stuff to wait it out for a few minutes. I thoroughly enjoyed it, to be honest. It was really good. I know other YouTubers do travel challenges, and I wanted to do one to see how far I get to Helensburgh before batteries ran out on an e-bike. And it turns out 2 batteries does you fine, gets you in there no problem. I didn't really stick about Helensburgh, to be honest, because the last train was 16:55, and just as coming up to the station itself it was 16:22, and the train was just about to leave, and I thought, you know what, it could be, use it or lose it territory. So, the way cancellations happen with ScotRail trains. So I just went straight in and on the train. And as I said before, I wasn't really going to stick about Helensburgh, like the pier or the town square or anything. That wasn't really factored in. So it was absolutely fine. And yeah, I just want to say, yeah, it was incredibly fun, and it probably inspires me to do another run down to Helensburgh on the push bike, to be honest, sometime soon. But bear in mind, the seasons are changing, the weather's getting shitter, so let's be honest, let's be practical, it probably won't happen to next year. And yeah, I just say once again, hugely enjoyed it, and thank you for joining us on the travel challenge, also known as the Helensburgh challenge. So until the next episode, catch you.